What is up, guys? How are you doing? Welcome back. I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope you're looking good, feeling good, smelling good. I hope everything is great in your life. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Before we get started on our movie from 2005, hit that like and subscribe button so you can get notified when I have new and interesting content to talk about. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about a movie from 2005 called The Cave. It's directed by a gentleman named Mr. Bruce Hunt. It stars Morris Chestnut, the beautiful Nubian beauty that he is, and then we've got, Cole Hauser, Mr. Rip Van Winkle from Yellowstone, and we've got Lena Headey, Cersei from Game of Thrones. We've got all these A-list actors in this movie, guys. I'm going to give you a little background about this movie's history with me. Okay, so back in 2005, I was at Louisiana State University in Shreveport as a journalism major, and I was writing for the school newspaper, the Almagest, and it was my first semester as a film reviewer, and I was teamed up with another cat named Derek, and our first movie that we ever reviewed for the school paper was The Cave. At the time, I hated it. Was not a fan of it. In fact, I slandered it pretty hard in our first ever review. And guys, needless to say, this movie has grown on me over the years, there's been a few movies that have done that, but this one is one that has grown on me over the years, and I revisited it last night, and it is really an underrated monster film. It really is. It takes kind of elements of the Neil Marshall film, The Descent. It takes some elements of that, but it has its own unique looking monsters and its own unique story about the monsters. That's the cool thing. So basically, we have these cave divers, and they have discovered this cave in the Carpathian Mountains, and it's hundreds of miles deep. I say hundreds of miles deep. It's like 3 miles down and 3 miles across, or 100 miles across. It's like an underground river, and they're divers, right? So they go down in this hole, they go down in this water. It's a very claustrophobic movie. If you've seen movies like 13 Lives, I think that's the name of it, on Prime, about cave divers and about the people that have been, trapped in caves and stuff like this. Is a movie that's like an hour and 40 minutes of being trapped in a cave, and it is claustrophobic, it is anxiety-inducing, and it's perfect for a monster movie. So we have, these people, they go down there, they get underneath the earth. They get down there a few miles, they swim down this river, and then they come out, and they're seeing like blind mole rats that are like mutated, or evolved, I guess. They wouldn't be mutated, because they've been trapped down there for thousands of years, and they've been bred and stuff. And then you've got these eels in the water that are blind, and then you've got your main monster creatures, and they're like bats. They use echolocation. And to me, the monsters, their eyes are kind of like the vision of the creatures in Pitch Black, like when they show the monster vision, everything, it's like echoing, and it's like, pinging off of everything, and it's cool looking. I dig it. I dig that. I think the monsters are also super cool looking. There's a few CGI scenes, but since it's so dark, the CGI doesn't look stupid or poorly rendered, because they're in the darkness this whole time, and the only thing that's lighting it up is either a glow stick or a flashlight, and so it makes the CGI look believable. And then when we don't have CGI, when we have actual interaction with creatures, they are practical effects monsters, which, again, if you know me, I love special effects like that. They're perfect. So this film was able to combine CGI and practical effects in a realistic way that neither one looked stupid. So that was definitely a plus for them. The acting is good. The acting is really good, and they have great characters in it. Oh, yeah, they also have Coyote Ugly in there. The girl, the blonde girl, I don't know her name, but she's in there. And so, it has a great cast of characters. Cole Hauser, I've been a fan of that dude since the first Pitch Black. That's the first time I saw him, was in Pitch Black when he played Johns. So I've always liked him. He played a badass in that. He plays a badass in pretty much anything he's in, and I dig it. I think it's a great. I think he fit this role perfectly, and I think that everyone in this film actually, they fit their roles very well, and their acting and their chemistry was great. The monster attacks, the special effects, the beauty of it is there's a lot of off-screen noise and atmosphere that gets you started, gets you suspensed up, gets your spider sense tingling, right? But then when they finally do reveal something, it looks good. But that suspense that they build off-screen only adds to the awesomeness of the on-screen action. Excuse me, guys, one moment. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Anyway, I was saying that everything in this film works together to create a very memorable yet underrated monster film. I think that the director, Mr. Bruce Hunt, I think he did an excellent job. And it's hard for me to say that because normally when I am against a film, when I don't like a film, I very rarely change my opinion of it. But after several revisits of this film over the years, like I said, it has grown on me. I think Mr. Hunt did a fantastic job of creating a monster film that will go down as an interesting subterranean thriller in the vein of The Descent or maybe not The Abyss, but definitely something along the lines of like Leviathan and things like that, because it's similar to those, yet it takes a different approach. And so for that, I applaud Mr. Hunt, and I regret not liking it. Maybe when I was, 20 years ago, when I was 21 years old, and I was looking at, this film, I wasn't mature enough. I hate to say that I wasn't mature enough, but maybe I wasn't. Maybe my cinematic brain, my cinematic IQ had not evolved enough to appreciate the technical aspects, to appreciate the acting, to appreciate the atmosphere that is created by Bruce Hunt in this film. I just really, I'm sorry that I didn't appreciate it at the time, but I am glad that I own it and that I appreciate it now because, in my opinion, it is a fantastic monster film. Thanks so much for hanging around and talking with me, guys. Sorry I had to take a break there for a minute, but I am, sometimes it happens. Things happen. Life happens. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me, guys. And as always, I'm going to keep making them as long as you keep watching them. Hit that like and subscribe button on the way out, guys. Peace out. God bless you, and I will see you soon.